My kale seedlings have finally developed their first set of true leaves. It's time to uppot. So in this video, I'll be showing y'all how I uppotted these seedlings and how I fertilized them. So to transplant, I'm using these square containers I got from my local farm when I worked there. This is not going to be a transplant into the final container of the season. This is just putting the seedlings in a bigger pot so they can mature more and allow the roots to get more spread out and strong before they go in their final container for the season. So I'm just going to use 3, and we're going to do a little experiment. So my original plan was to make my own potting soil, but when I went to Menards yesterday, they didn't have that many options. So instead, I'm going to try planting one in this organic potting soil, which has compost, peat, humus, and something else. The other one I'm planting in pure cow manure compost. And we'll just see which one does better, if there's any difference at all. Also, note, because these are biodegradable seed starting trays, I'm gonna break the bottom open to allow the roots more room to, go free, because this might take a little while to fully break down, and I don't want to disturb the root system too much by trying to take it all the way out. So that's what my bottoms are gonna look like. And this whole thing, oh, maybe I could take it out. Oh snap, hold on. What's going on? Okay, well, I guess it's coming out. So there's the roots. And I popped the sticks to label which one is going in which soil. So I'm doing kale, cow only, and then kale potting soil. And I'm going to do 2 in cow only since I have 3 that I'm uppotting. So I'll start with cow only. Just going to pop my bag open. This is what the cow manure compost looks like. It does not smell like boo-boo. If the compost has been sitting long enough, it's not going to smell like boo-boo. If your compost smells like boo-boo, it has not been sitting long enough. It smells like dirt. So I'm just going to take it, spider webs, and throw some in my jar. I'm only going to fill it to about halfway, because the seedling is going to go right on top. Then I'm going to take my kale seedling and place it in there. And then I'm going to surround the kale seedling. These gotta go. I'm surrounding my kale seedling with the cow manure compost. And I'm just gonna lightly pack that in. So here, you see how this one is like hanging over? If the wind were to blow, it could snap it. So I'm gonna plant it so that it's, at least up to here, so it's not easily just moving around if the wind blows. And that's the final result. Gotta water it in, but that's about it. I'm gonna do it 2 more times so you can see what's going on. Take my pot, fill it about halfway with your soil medium. Get your plant, place that on top, and surround it with your soil medium. Making sure that the plant is deep enough final result. This one looks pretty similar. It just has perlite in it. So I'll do my one bell pepper that isn't powdery with this one. So to fertilize, I use fish emulsion, and I've never used this brand before, but this is what they had at Menards yesterday. So because the seedlings are still so young, you want to dilute the fertilizer so it's not too strong. Like, they need to get eased into it. So it says on here that for 1 gallon of water, I should use 2 tablespoons of fertilizer. This is about a gallon of water. I'm going to cut it, so it would be 1 tablespoon, but I'm going to cut it down a little bit more and go about a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons, which is about the size of this cap full. So I'm just going to fill up the cap full, fill this up with water, and all 4 of those are going to get this fertilizer. So you see the ratio is 5:1:1. The 5 is NPK. So this has a lot of nitrogen, which I got specifically for my kale because nitrogen helps for big leaves, and we want kale with big leaves. So yeah, I have another fish fertilizer in my garage that's 242, which I'll be I'll be using that on my bell peppers once I figure out what's going on with them. But just shake this up. These dogs are crazy, man. This stuff makes me so nervous because it smells so bad. OMG. Let's just poke a hole in it. It smells like booty. Oh my god. Well, it look like boo-boo. This is news to me. Oh, it stank. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Yeah, this ain't coming back inside the house with me. Alright, and I'm gonna go fill this up with water. So I wasn't expecting it to be paste. I'm used to working with liquid fish emulsion, so I'm gonna mix it up with the stick. Hopefully it does something. It's darker, so water. A lot of bucks, but I'm potting right out. I ain't broke. Uh-oh. Okay. Y'all get it together then. That should be good. I ain't gonna drown them. Somebody could use some nitrogen. It was mixed up well though. Just gonna put these back in their house and leave the top off until about 7 o'clock. Put it back on and we'll see what happens from here.